Hello guys, it's Ademola from SPSSBoss.com. Today we're going to be looking at how to enter and analyze multiple responses in SPSS. What are multiple response questions? Multiple response questions are those questions that involve giving the participants more than one option to answer. In this tutorial, we're going to be looking at a sample question, which is, which of the following websites do you use on a daily basis? Please tick all that applies. In this case, the participant will tick Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and other depending on whether they use those platforms or not. Multiple response question is tricky to upload in SPSS, and this is exactly what I'm going to show you today. So our to-do list today is to enter the variable into SPSS, is to get frequency distribution and understand the output, is to deal with missing responses, to do a basic crosstab to look at what the crosstab shows us, which is going to just tabulate association between two of your responses. Look at the two different ways you can create the bar graph for multiple response question and how you can create a new ordinal or scale variable from multiple responses. And finally, we'll look at how we can enter open response questions like this one, orders, entering the data into SPSS. With this question here, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 different options, you're definitely going to have 4 different variables in SPSS. So when you switch to your variable view, it's Command T for Mac, Control T for Windows. You can go here to the name and then put in Facebook. That will be variable 1 from question 1. Snapchat, that's variable 2 from question 1. Instagram, that's variable 3 from question 1. And orders, that's variable 4 from question 1. We're going to come back to orders later because orders is going to be different from the Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. This is a dichotomous example, so you can just change the response type to nominal. So I'm just going to copy that and paste it here. Now, this is a dichotomous variable because there's no indication of order. We're just looking at, do you use Facebook or not? Do you use Snapchat or not? Do you use Instagram or not? So for all these questions, for the people that tick this Facebook, they will get a response value of 1. For the people that don't take it, it's going to be a no. So for values, 0 is going to be no and 1 is going to be yes. And that's how you code your variable. Now, the same option goes for Snapchat, the same option goes for Instagram, but orders is going to be different because orders is a totally different variable that allows the participant to actually type in the social media that they use on a daily basis. So we're going to copy this option. It's just Command C or Control C for Windows and Control V, Command V. So there you go. So you have all this response now. You can start to enter the data. So this is our participant 1. The person uses Facebook, uses Snapchat, but does not use Instagram. We leave orders for now, so the person didn't fill it out. For participant 2, the person uses Facebook, they don't use Snapchat, but they use Instagram. For participant 3, they use Facebook, they use Snapchat, they use Instagram. For participant 4, who is totally anti-social media, they don't use Facebook, they don't use Snapchat, they don't use Instagram. So now, those are our 3 main questions. We'll come back to orders because that will be how to enter open response questions, which I'll show you how to deal with this now in a second. So let's first look at these first 3 options. As you can see here, if you click on the A to 1, which is from text to numbers, you can see this is yes, yes, no, yes, no, yes, 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 no, no, no. I did that on purpose so I can show you some things. Now, we've entered the variable into SPSS. Why don't we get frequency distribution and understand the output in SPSS? Step 1. Go to Analyze, Multiple Responses, and then define variable set. We're looking at these 3 dichotomous variable which have the same values, and we're going to give them a count of 1. So we want to add 1 variable, and let's call the name social media. Let's call it social media. We add that, and then we close this window. We're done with coding there. So now we can go and analyze the multiple response of social media that was just created. So you go to Analyze, Multiple Response, and then Frequency. So here you're going to put in your social media variable and simply click on OK. Now, as you can see from the output here, we have the frequency distribution for all the variables that have been coded as a single variable, which is social media. Here it says we have 3 participants here. In the second one, we have 2. And in the third one, we have 2 as well. Basically, what this means is that we have 3 participants that said yes. But that doesn't mean that we have no participant in the 4th row. This is just counting the number of valid responses from our participant. So 3 here divided by 7 is 42%. So that 42%, it means that 42% of the participants is using the Facebook and only 2 is using Snapchat, so if you divide 2 by 7 is 28.6%, and then Instagram, 2 divided by 7 as well is also 28.6%. If you add this up together, what you will get is the 100%.